Welcome to our apartment. I am going to give you the tour. Josh is behind the camera today, and I promise he's gonna do all the editing. He's not skipping out and taking a day off, but he wanted me to give the tour because he said that he doesn't know enough about our apartment and decor choices or anything like that. So anyway, here's the tour. I love our apartment. I feel like it's kind of my dream of what I imagined my New York City apartment would look like, because I've imagined and envisioned this life for a long time. So, but this is the kitchen, and all the counter space we have is right here and right here. Cooking is always a one-person job. If you try to get two people over here, it doesn't work. Very minimalist, like I said. I remember a time in the 90s, or at the end of the 90s, when I despised hunter green and mauve, if you remember the color mauve. And now I have a giant hunter green couch, which we call forest green or emerald now because it's more trendy. And we have blush pink instead of mauve. So blush is replaced, if you see my blush pillow that I love from Pottery Barn, that has replaced mauve, I believe. So we had a very beautiful Waverly couch. If anyone remembers Waverly, then you're as older than me. We had one in the 90s in our home growing up, and I guess it just stuck with me. And as much as I swore I'd never decorate like that, here I am. Have my coffee table that I love from West Elm a couple years ago for my birthday. It made the move. I was a little surprised. It's obviously glass. It's obviously also very 90s, but I love it. And I am in the process of styling it and kind of coming up with some sort of tray and like cute little decor things to go on it. So if anyone has any ideas for that, you can kind of see my style. I'm into a lot of like brass and things like that. Drop me a link in the comments. I would really appreciate it and love to hear from you on that, because that's been a year or so, 2 years in the making of trying to style this coffee table. Minimalist, by the way. That's what I'm going for, is minimalism. So like I said before, I have been, I'm sure that Josh is excited to be in New York, but I've been dreaming about living here for my whole adult life. And so I have a lot of Pinteresty things pinned about New York City apartments, and the exposed brick wall, while it does, you know, allow bugs to come in sometimes, which is gross and freaks me out, and I spray, let me not say that. But the exposed brick wall, I am obsessed with. I've always wanted it. I dreamt about it, and here it is. And we have really tall ceilings too, which I love. It makes the tiny space not feel so tiny. And so this has kind of made me think about people that want to build houses out of shipping containers. I highly recommend going too high, at least with them, because I think, well, and I think they're a little bit taller too than your average thing. I think they're like 10 feet tall. So it might not be that bad to just do one. But I also think it'd be really cool to have it like lofted into another area. I love the tall ceilings. We have a couple of light bulbs out, unfortunately, right now, and it's too tall for us to get up there. So we have to call our building super to go up there and fix it for us. So that is why those lights are out. So this is our desk, and we share a workspace because we don't really have a choice but to share a workspace. So I painted these, what would you call these, brackets? Yeah. And these shelves that you can buy from IKEA, you can actually cut to width. They cover up the raw ends when you cut them. So we actually got like a hacksaw and cut them in the apartment. Actually, I did that. I said I did that all by myself with a hacksaw. And then Josh helped me install them and put them up. And this has our little files. And then these boxes just kind of hide away camera gear and stuff like that we use on a regular basis, but we don't want to put somewhere else in one of our storage places, a closet or under the bed or something. This is the bedroom. So this is where all of the natural light comes into the living room. So we have French doors from our bedroom that go into the living room to allow that light to go through. They're like frosted for privacy. I posted a photo of this on Facebook. I just took it with my phone, and a lot of people were asking me about it, and I still get messages about minimalism and how do you do it. And first of all, I do not claim to be an expert. Like, I follow so many amazing minimalists on YouTube and everything, and Instagram, that blow me away with their just ability to live with less. And so I'm by no means claiming to be an expert. I can, however, share my journey with it and how I went from a Midwestern person with a walk-in closet, 2 walk-in closets for one married couple that were packed to the brim, to moving to a tiny apartment, which essentially with the 2 of us is a 1-bedroom. And we have all of our stuff in here. We have all of our camera gear, music gear. Josh's mom the other day, she came to visit and she made the comment of, oh, you need more shelves for your stuff. I was like, no, I need less stuff. So I'm definitely to the point where I'm done trying to come up with unique storage solutions to hide away things. I just want to start to get rid of things. And so I have a rule for myself. If I haven't used it, worn it, looked at it, or acknowledged it in 6 months, it goes. Wherever you decide to give your stuff away to, do your research, that's on you. But get rid of it. Stop letting it clutter up your life. When my house is clean like this, and it doesn't happen super often, but when it's totally clean like this, it makes me feel so peaceful. I don't feel stressed out. I don't feel like I can't gather my thoughts. And I'm a person who has a hard time focusing sometimes. And this really allows me and gives me the clarity of mind that I need to think like that. And if you have a house full of stuff, you might be constantly finding yourself cleaning up all the time. Just all day long, you're picking up stuff and your house is never clean. That's a sign that you have too much stuff. I'm not preaching at you. I'm just saying I've been there. I still feel like I'm there. I still feel like there's a lot of things I still need to get rid of and purge. And I'll probably do that again here. We're about to go travel again for another month. And so before we leave, I think I'm gonna do another purge of just getting rid of stuff. Cause I'm looking at shoes right now that I've had, that I brought with me, that I was like, oh, I'll definitely wear those in New York. Haven't worn them a single day. Not once. They're going. And then same thing with certain clothes and dresses. They're really cute dresses and they're adorable, but I haven't worn them. So I'm getting rid of them. We literally, our closet for our bedroom, I'm not gonna show you I'm not gonna show it to you because it is packed to the brim, but it is like, how wide is that? Like, I think I measured it. It's like 28 inches wide. So that's Josh's closet. And then, so he actually got the closet with the door. But I saw this on YouTube and Instagram from a lot of other minimalists that I follow, and they just do like an exposed closet. And the reason for that is, number one, it's accountability to keep your closet clean. You can't throw your stuff on the floor because there is no closet floor. You just have the rack. So you can see the rack back here and you can kind of see it's still a little bit too full. It's still got more stuff on there than I'd like. But like I said, minimalism is a process and I'm slowly getting there. And then the shelf above, we actually put that up the same time that we did those other shelves in the living room. And I spray painted those brackets gold as well. The shelf is from IKEA and everything. Those like lanterns up there, Joanna Gaines from Target. So that concludes our little tour. It's not much, but we love it. I'm super proud of it. I feel like I've worked really hard at making it a home that we want to spend time in. A lot of people say, oh, don't worry about your house or your apartment when you move to New York, you'll never spend any time there. Well, we both work from home, and so having a place that we both feel comfortable spending a significant amount of time was important to both of us. And so, but leave me love in the comments, leave me hate, I don't care. Let me know if you think my house is too messy, if you think I still have too much stuff, let me know. If you think I need more stuff and more shelves, let me know. But yeah, we're excited to share this with you. It may seem a little bit weird, like why? But this is because it matters to me. And so I thought maybe it would matter to someone else out there. But if you have any questions about minimalism, I will share my limited knowledge with you and my process of purging and how I kind of got rid of things over time. And I'd love to hear from you. I have a friend that messaged me the other day and said that she and her husband were getting rid of everything and they had purchased an RV and they were hitting the road and they have a baby girl and I'm so excited for them. And she was asking me questions about minimalism and how do you get rid of things. And a lot of it is just releasing the emotional connection that we put on things sometimes. I mean, there are definitely important things, sentimental things, photographs. I'm not talking about getting rid of important memories, but sometimes we attach memories to things that have no real value, even sentimental, and we need to just get rid of it. We have this idea in our society that the more stuff we have, the more successful we are, the happier we should be, and that's not necessarily true. So anyway, I leave you here. Thanks for watching.